Yeah, I was muted. I'm sorry about that. Too. Okay, there we go. So it should be coming in now. Let's see. Good morning, Kane. Good morning, time. Yeah, I figured I'd try to come back again, see how it goes. This time a little bit more of an actual stream with intention. There we go. Why is that not coming in? Okay. Playing some daily levels. No, just incompetent. Pretty much that's it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I've already done the Wordle and the connections for the day. Maybe at some point I will stop doing those before I actually get on the stream, but I've kind of got a streak going. I don't always do. So we're going to start with the mini. We're actually going to do all three. We're going to do the mini, maxi, and the regular as well. Okay. Big spoon. Pluto. Latte. Uh, inside X-rays. Boot streams down a yellow nut tears. Yeah, I can tell that something's wrong. Intel. Love that. There we go. 15 seconds. Okay, I'm good with that. The MIDI. Now, I've never actually played the MIDI. Nine. That's fine. Okay. Inky, Jared, Thou, Receipt. That's proof of purchase. That's not what that is, though. Okay. Is there bless you? Kind of cable used as a jumper car cable, maybe. Keeps. Ski school. All right. That is not correct either. I think Taylor's Filipino. Second sex. This is Moss. So this is just maybe a little self-referential there. Uh, Dill pickles, ideals. Let's see. It's yes. Sales. How about that? And then ski lesson. Okay, so that is going to be Dash, Lucas, and X. There we go. One away. All right. Not too bad. And not. I've never done a MIDI before, so that feels like an okay time. I don't know. Or did it really say? Let's go ahead and take a look at the crossword. Okay. Tuesday, assistance. That's going to help. Uriah, Dens, Aloe, downright unpleasant is nasty. Love that. I came, I saw, probably. Classical Moonlight Sonata. Does that fit? That fits. Overseeing the stock market, to blame, at fault. Online Q&As and asking anything. Days exclamation. Home to Kosovo and Monaco to Europe. Academy Award winning tune. Something from the crowd. Chiseled abs. Of your it's Holden. Snippet in a film review show. Looper director Johnson. Ryan Johnson, I think, right? Sarcastic girl Daria. Vale. Cross around. Peanut Sun. The Rhythmic Pits, whose full titles are new to this, is going to be Sweet Dreams. Popular Fantasy is D&D. Spies is Hee-Haw. X's and Y's is going to be a grid, but that's it. Top. Um, Music of the Night. Story of One Life is a bio, but good. Beforehand, uh, no idea. Um, Theme entries, songs. Person regularly sought out for advice. Oh, yeah. Pens, UNICEF. Madness is hysteria. Uh, Led on. SEC for that one. Let's see. That's who's sells acorns. Environs is a milieu, so that's not Rian. Ryan. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Manufactured in America is US made. That City of Stars. This is At Dawn. That's EI. So it's IA. They knew that. So, movie. It's a movie clip, I think, right? It's thin on the ground. Oh, buzz off, bite me. This is all for sparse. All access. Air. Lost around is order. All day. So yeehaw, not hee haw. Orson Welles. This is MSNBC. That's news media. Two drops. I don't know the clue. Um, Forfeits. Part of a pantheon as a deity. Famous cooking catered to Lube. No idea. Afro. King. Tin. Fog. Drop into Tots and Zero. And then finally, Spies. What was this? That's stories. So this is scenes and pictures. This is algebra. Sexy. All right, 341. I just saw the note when that the puzzle doesn't quite fit the screen, so my apologies on them. I will try to do a better job of giving this. I think if I met this up here, that would have helped. All right, so let's shrink this a little bit. Now let's get that to the. Okay, so sorry about that. That it was not actually showing. Just one moment. Okay. All right. So let's go to rattle. Okay, so stay in. That's probably gonna be a lie with the next one. Nope. Stay in, stain. There we go. I actually kind of like doing it without actually looking at the clues first, um, to see how well I can do without like with just sort of guessing what the thing might be. So anagram, obviously. This one's probably going to be more difficult because I think it's going to be take away two letters and replace it with one. This could also be a saint blank. Um, Saint Elmo is one. Saint Mark, Saint Paul, Saint Luke. There's a ton of saints. Sail, said. All right, I think I'm going to have to skip. Let's go back and down to the bottom. Staying alive. So opposite of that is dead. Good. Um, Fear, death, maybe head. Probably something. Probably change the first letters. So that would be bead, seed, feed, deed, head, lead, need, read. Okay, so the opposite is that we might be in a change in the last letter, which would be death, dear, dean, deal. Okay, that's not it. I think dyad is the only one I can get if we change the center. So I maybe it's you know, Dead Zone, Stephen King work. Um, Evil Dead, film franchise. Nope. Okay, so I've done as much as I can. So we're going to go back and take a look at um, something here. Change one letter to get a household pet. Saint is often Victor Belia Halo. I can't believe I didn't try Halo. Um, Swap two letter to get Ola and Cola. Pepsi. Nope, Coca. Um, That's going to be angle. So quotes and then enter. Not okay. One letter until growth. Story. Um, yeah. There we go. Not too bad. I think I did okay on that. So how's everyone doing today? Do it for Gordon. Let's go. Stare. Did that give me anything I could? So usually I do stare, pound, and climb. But I kind of want to see if I actually got anything worth taking a stab at. So like I've got TARE. Hello, Fatty. Um, I think that that's water. Not water, but could be something similar to it. All those are in the correct space. I'm going to go ahead and do climb. And then, oh, I was not looking at the entire thing. Sorry. This is not slimy because the eye's been eliminated. I think that's smart. Okay, one down. This is going to have an L here. So I think this is laugh. It's not going to be fault or bold because we don't have the T in that one. Okay, that was laugh. We got the T. I want it to be taken. And I didn't put an N in. So let's go taken. Is that it? No, it's not it. And be careful because I'm going with it says. We got an I, U, and P. I think this is pinup. Is that it? That was not it. Okay, now I'm really in trouble. Let's go back and take a look at the beginning. We got Lotus. That's the second one. We've got Ninth. That is the third one. We've got Mocha for the fourth. We've got Pause for the sixth. Haiku. No, not haiku. That is not haiku. That is Taki. Taki. There's no U. This is going to be untie. This one is like scaring. Like what else? What on? What's up? SHAL. It could be shawl or shawl. So we're going to hold off on that for just a moment. Unmet. Oh no, I've used a W there, so it is shawl. Okay, there we go. Maker. Let's. We've got an M and an A and an R and an E. Harem. We don't have the H in armed. Armed works, but we're going to hold off for this one. This is gross. Prime. Okay. Hater. Did I already guess that one? Good. Okay. Sorry, I was hitting it and it just wasn't fun for some reason. This is probably going to be A N and A. It's not sure what the other letter might be. This is what? Craze? 'Cause I think that that's the only thing that could work there. Why is this? Oh, it's 'cause my keyboard is. Oh, it was crave. Damn it. My keyboard is running out of juice. Let's see if we can plug that in. Something like a failure into. That is zebra. Zebra, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I think what I've learned is that I need to keep with my standard guesses in the beginning from now on. That was just, and I definitely could have avoided all that. Arrival, not viral. Good freaking lord. The water guess was bold. I don't think it was unwarranted. Like, I think it was a fine guess. It's just, it was like wrong. AKED faked, maybe? Yeah. This is Fryer. Have I not put a Y in any of these? Good Lord, that's stupid. This is Handy, I think. No, not Handy. Handy. This, for some reason, it does not want to seem to respond when I'm typing. Let's copy. It's LA. That is viral. Roper. I'm Zip. Media. Text. And Zero. Let's see. Minute Cryptic. Newest member of staff, non-server store branch in this area. I want that to be Forest. Yeah, because I think its newest member of staff is going to be it's going to be the last letter. Um, so it's off screen. I'm sorry. There we go. Thanks. Newest member of staff, Knox Over Store, branch in these areas. Branch in these areas are definition. It's a forest, Knox Over Store, anagram, newest member of staff is an F. Let me, okay. Let's also go ahead and do parcels. I'm going to pull this off screen for just a moment. I've not been entirely enthusiastic about parse words, um, but I'm a little different today. Okay. So this is Tama. That's Ma. That's tail. Tamale. Boom. All right. 15 seconds. And I don't understand what took me so long. All right. Nerdle. Let's see. I'm still on screen. I'm not still on screen. For most some. That's good work. So 12 plus 35 equals 47. I find it always a good one to start with. The 5 is in the cross, but we need a 6 to go some. I think it's going to be a plus and a minus, but it can't be much of a minus. So like -1 plus 5 equals. So if we do that, then we could do 6 minus 5, 6 minus 1 plus 5 equals 10. Okay. Right, so I've got some of it. Maybe it's two pluses. What numbers have we not used? We've not used 8, 9, and 7. Um, so it could just be 7 plus 5 equals 17. Five. Let me actually do the math correctly here, because that's actually going to give us much bigger than I want. Okay, let's do 9 plus 1 plus 5 equals 15. Okay, so these are going to be adding up to 10. And we've used 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I guess 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. Okay, let's go over here to the feudal. All right, how does this complete this search? What happened? What would happen if you touched So A is in there, but not CID, touched, neat. Um, okay. That's so no ALB. Touched. Right. You know what? If you got a good guess on this 10 out of 10, I will not object. If you want me to put in something, touched. Well done. That is a good. Well done. All right. I got to go for a little bit. I'll be back a little bit later today. Sorry to cut the stream so short after restarting it. But I just need to check in with some folks, and I'll probably be back around